Yo, what is going on, team? It is your coach Brian here, and welcome to my 35-minute upper body build. We're calling this one bicep and back strength because that's what it's focused on, all right? Biceps are going to be the primary focus though, and we are going to offset some of our bicep work with back strength via the bent over low row. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our warm-up. Now, the bicep somatic touch is going to be the first thing that we start off with. The soma is the body's internal intelligence. And one of the ways we can access this and awaken it is through subtle touch. So I want you to join me in just giving your bicep a gentle massage. Okay, so taking the palm, placing it on the bicep, maybe wrapping your hand around the bicep, and just slowly working and putting subtle pressure into that bicep. Just moving it around a little bit. Now, one of the things that this is doing is this is bringing blood flow into the bicep and ultimately activating the muscle. From here, we're going to switch sides. Once again, starting with the palm, working your
Madali lang.
palm into that bicep,
Massage lang
pressing
pala.
into it, and keeping everything gentle here. Getting familiar with the bicep muscle itself. We're actually learning what's going on throughout this muscle. And we're identifying certain things as well, okay? This is gonna be important because I want you to feel this bicep muscle, especially when we get into our heavy strength work, all right? So from here, we're gonna go into our bicep contractions. Without the weight, this is all body work, body weight work. So we're gonna engage by making a fist here. Forearms are gonna be active. And we're just gonna pull those wrists up towards the elbow, or up towards the shoulders. And then we're gonna squeeze. Big contraction of the bicep at the top, slow and controlled on the way down. And as you come up, I want you to start to play with different ranges of motion. So bringing the elbows up towards shoulder level, maybe even a little bit above. And just be curious while here. Go back down, big contraction at the top. And feel how the contraction hits differently as we go through various ranges of motion. Starting to connect this movement with the breath, exhaling as we pull up, inhaling on the way down. Good, shake those muscles out. Meet me on the mat. We're gonna get into a Superman, because once again, we are gonna be working the back. And for the Superman, arms are gonna be extended, chin is tucked, so we keep that spine neutral. And we're going to lift the heels up towards the ceiling, as well as the hands simultaneously. Exhale, looking for a big pinch between the shoulder blades. And as we exhale, we lift. Inhale, as we lower. Big pinch. Feel that back contract. As the legs lift. All right, team. Last one here. We're gonna get into some YWs. So you're gonna make a Y formation with your hands. Toes are on the ground. And from here, we're going to pull the elbows back, creating a W shape with the upper body. Return back to Y. Shoulders are lifted. Make that W. You can place those elbows on the ground if you need to reset. When you're ready, we lift up. Big Y. Exhale into that W. Good. All right, team. Let's talk about what we got going on today. So we're gonna start off with 5 sets of bicep curls. Now, the weight that you have selected right now should feel fairly heavy for the bicep curl, but understand that it's going to be progressive. So we're gonna start off, as far as the reps go, we're gonna start off with 6 reps, then we'll go to 8 reps, and then we'll go 3 sets of 10 reps. Now the first set of 6, all of those sets are gonna be 30 seconds long. You have 60 seconds to recover, just so that we can ensure that we're able to match that intensity each and every single set. Now, as far as this first set goes, I want you to think about taking your time. This should put you at around a 5-second pace. So grab your weights. Roll those shoulders down and back. And let's begin. Exhale, we'll externally rotate. Pulling the weights up towards the chest, just like we did in that warm-up. Taking it down, slow and controlled. Big exhale. Taking it down. 5-second pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking it down, just like that. Last rep. Good. Okay, set those weights down. 60 seconds here. You're absolutely more than welcome to go back to that somatic touch during these recovery sets. It's always good to get a feel or reevaluate how these biceps are feeling, because throughout today's class, we're doing so much bicep work, team, that even like when we get into the bent over low rows, okay, we're still working the biceps. So the biceps are gonna constantly be working throughout today's class, and they're gonna be feeling different throughout the class. So super important that you're connected to it